Hello and welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, home to the Freedom Trail, the heart of the American Revolution, and we are here to find out who will end their season on a high note as champions of the Fenway Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the USF Bulls offense takes the field for the first time today. And here's the band they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David.
Hit the afterburners, kid. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up. You get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Brown will throw it. Slides, but he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Florida State's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, South Florida. That's one of those plays you put a highlighter beside it, can really swing a game.
100%. There's a couple plays a game where you go back and you look and you're like, man, that changed the whole outcome. What an unbelievable play by the defense, not just to get the turnover, to score the points off of it.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team. They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
He'll do it himself. Makes a pass to Marker. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. Give to the running back. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it, Jesse. What do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes. Bourbon Street getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 feet. Hard to forget that. And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give is to Williams. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, it's a reverse. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It is good. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. On fourth down, looking for the completion. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Tuafili. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Man, and that fires you up as a defense. That gives you some extra juice. When you come in there and knock the living fire out of someone, everybody on the defense gets jacked up.
At the 20, he's got space. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Williams. Just trying to power it ahead. They pick up 5, ball spotted at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown Seminole. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Bruce, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to this. Off he goes! That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. A 1st down for the offense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last one.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running for it on 4th down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. Goes to the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Brown wants to pass. Throws to the back. Fires and picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Line gets set. 1st down. He wants to throw. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode in burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Seminoles are flying down the field. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quickly complete. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Uiagalelei. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Florida State. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll test the right side.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you can be coordinated.
And the Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. That's reeled in. It's Benson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The completion short of the sticks. It's second down. He's got him along the sideline. Beautiful footwork for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of PC.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on first and 10. They'll go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw. It's Uiagalelei. They're bringing heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead. And that pass intercepted. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, no! Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're in defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
Gonna take a shot. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. Line getting set on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Unloads it left. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that.
Defense doing a great job watching the quarterback's eyes and breaking on the ball. They already have 2 picks in the game, and they swat that one away. They are doing an awesome job in coverage.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He wants to go deep. He's got it down the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Unleashes one. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Using his feet to buy time. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Quickly complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They're going to run it. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back doesn't.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, USF. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, but they're still down 24-14. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. Fielded in the end zone. It's Holmes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, hard not to enjoy that incredibly historic town. What a fun time to be in Boston, and what a fun first half we've had in the Fenway Bowl. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the fellas for the conclusion of the Fenway Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Bulls will line up to kick off and start the second half. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, you just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Movement here from the tight end. Back to pass. It's Uiagalelei. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Seminoles are on the move. The give is to Williams. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one. A 57-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Fighting off the defender. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the ground. He's got it again. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him and let somebody else beat me. Not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Makes the grab. It's Hill. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Williams.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Uiagalelei. It's complete to the right. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulls. And it's up and good as they draw just. Closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Florida State, 27, South Florida. 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Running back searching for a hole. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to pass, it's Uiagalelei. Going up top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Seminoles will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt, wants to make a play. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. The Bulls are rolling down the field. Running behind that left side. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Using his legs, it's right. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. And the Bulls have a 1st down.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Brown wants to pass. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get
headed to the end zone. And he's out of bounds, just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now?
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the 4th.
Quarterback sneaks it forward and into the end zone for a touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Soft spot in the middle. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made. The give to the back. Bulls his way forward. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Grabbed behind the line. It's Benson. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
South Florida, 28.
He'll call for the fair catch here. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's going to fire deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Bulls will punt this one away. A low line drive and short kick. He gets a block. Bulldozes him. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. On the run, it's Tuafili. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Noles are threatening in the red zone. Right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Uiagalelei. It's complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. Trying to punch it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Florida State, 37. South Florida,
Fair catch called for and made. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
South Florida, 28.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the going over the top. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown Bulls. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
Florida State, 40. South Florida, 35.
Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Love working with you guys. Love being in the booth. Love covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll give it on the counter. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and look for Vroom. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.